Hey guys, happy day. Now, you see what I got here? It's my laptop. If you don't know what this is all about, go watch Sunday's video. This past Sunday's video. And it's a bit of a story time type thing. And that explains this. Yes, this. Now today, I'm going to show you what I took off and let you know why, show you where I cleaned it, because soda was spilled inside of it. I mean, it wasn't real bad, but soda did get in here, so I had to take this apart. So as you can see, this is the front of your laptop, and this is the back. Yes, the back. Now, on the back of your laptop, I don't know if you can, let me turn you so you can see, guys. I'm gonna put you down so you can see what I'm talking about. Yeah, about right there, that's good. So as you can see, that's the inside. This part here, right up close, if you can see this, that is where your lithium battery goes. It hooks into this, and then you got some screws here, and this, anyway, there's some screws here, and I'll show you when I put that together. So I had to take out the battery, and I had to take off these pieces which go on the back of your computer. And these pieces here you have to take off first before you can get into the laptop. So guys, it's not an easy thing. And the reason why I attempted this is because I figured I could clean where I saw the sticky spots of the soda that was spilled into it. Delicately, guys, not rough, delicately. So I'm going to set this down. I'm going to show you the piece I think that got affected. Do you see this part here? I think that's where the soda got the most of the damage. And if you look here, it's nice and clear. Well, here it is not. So I think that's what damaged my laptop. The bulk of it. Because on the inside here, as you can see, there was only a few spots on the inside where I wiped it clean. And when I did that, I used a small Q-tip, wet the tip just a little bit, not a lot, guys. Don't soak your Q-tip. And I wiped in the area where I saw the sticky stuff, which wasn't a whole lot. So like I said, the damage that was done to my laptop, which I'm not happy about, was in this area here. Whoops. This area right here. Can you see that up close? So yeah, so I am gonna put this back together, but I want to show you something in the back. So this is, okay, and when you do this, guys, and if you ever have to do this, and I hope you don't, it is hard to take apart I would explain that in a video, but it took too long. But I'm going to show you how to, I'm going to put it back together. And hopefully, wish me luck, that it works. So there's that. So I'm going to attempt to put this back on, and I'm going to put you down. Hope you can see. Now, let me get my glasses on. This is the lithium battery that I took out. As you can see, it says rechargeable lithium battery. This is what I took out. Now, I had some sticky spots in here, but not a lot. It was mostly up on the top where this connects. And on the back of this, there was just a few spots on that, but it wasn't a whole lot. So now I'm going to put this back on. So let's turn this back around, because this has to be face up. And it has to be positioned this way, so that this here connects. As you can see this, to this. That's where it connects. That's where it connects at. So I'm gonna get this put back on delicately, guys. When you do this, and if you ever have to do this, don't be rugged with it. Do it very carefully, because it's easy to break stuff off. So I'm going to have to set this down. And I have my screws I took out right here. You can see the screws. They're really small. So I'm going to, whoops. Now, once I put this back together, it doesn't necessarily mean it's going to work. So wish me luck. So I'm going to put this down in here. And hopefully it goes back in smooth. Oh, there it goes. Now I'll set my screw area. You can see that I got it on. And I'm going to screw the screws back in. I'm going to screw these two screws back in first. Right there and right there. So let's do this real quick. And guys, like I said, I hope you never have to do this. And this, you need to use really small screwdrivers. You'll have to play around with it to figure out which one you need. So, and I also have this one. You can see that. And like I said, you're gonna need different ones to see which one works. And when you do this, guys, don't strip your screws. So let's try this one. It may take a few times because we're going to do this screw first, right here. Can you see that? This one. So let's put this one back. And when you take the screws out, it's lefty-loosey. When you put the screws back, it's righty-tighty. I learned that years ago, guys. I'll put that in just a little bit. I'm going to get another screw. See how small these are? You can see that. So So let's put this one back on. I'm going to have to push this towards me so I can see that it's going straight down. See, it's going down in there. Tighten this one up a little bit. Yeah. Tighten that one. Let's tighten this one here. All right. That's done. Now, the next step is make sure it's all even, and just this piece here where you get your connection is in there correctly. You see this? That's your connection. I'm going to turn this around. Now, there is 3 more screws that have to be screwed in down on the bottom. So I'm going to put those back on. If you look here, okay, so 1, 2. All right, this is hard to see. So I'm going to put my light down and I can see it better. Okay, so we're going to put the first screw back in here. This is how tiny they are. All right. Let's put this one in. I have to stand up to see. So it goes in here. Let's get another screw. Which goes here. Right here. I'm going to put that one back. Hope you guys can hear me. If you can't hear me, turn your volume up because my AC will be turning on and off. Okay, now, gotta look and see where the next screw goes. Where's the next screw opening? Let's see. Okay, so the next screw opening, I'm gonna have to take this back off. I gotta unscrew this a little bit, guys, to get that where it's supposed to be. Right. Because it has to be put back the way you took it off. Okay, let's see. Let's put this back over here. Now guys, this is the first time I'm attempting to do this. I've never had to do this before. And guess what? Hey guys, so I figured out where the screws went. This is back, the screws are back in here in the battery pot. It's connected to the piece where it gets connection, as you can see. Now guys, I don't advise you to do this unless you think you can do it. And when you take these screws out, put them where you know where they are. You don't lose them because you need to put them all back. So there's that part back in the battery. Now we're gonna go over here and put in, all those screws are done. Now we're going to put these screws back. And there's different places where they go. So you gotta really look to see where they go. Like I can see, where is it? One goes here. Do you see that there on the bottom? This piece right here. One of these screws go back in there, and it's the black one. So we're gonna put the black one back in there. You always want to match up your screws. There's the black one. Now let's put that one back. Hope you guys can see. You see what I'm doing. I don't know, it's impossible to do. I gotta see what I'm doing as well. So put that one back. Alright, so that one's in there. Right there. I don't know if there might be some glare. I'm trying to show you. Put the screw right back in there. Now, let's look and see where the other screws go. Alright, let's see. I'm looking. Alright, so we got this side. The black screw has to go back in there. You see that? So let's put a screw back in that. And it also uses a black one. So let's put this back. And the reason why I took these screws out, guys, because this is part of where some of the soda went that sprayed into my computer through the speakers. So it may have ruined the speakers as well. I don't know. The audio. Okay, so that's back in there. You can see right there. Put it back. See that? So that one's back on. Now, I'm going to look here to make sure I didn't miss any screws. Because the rest of these screws, guys, go to put the backing on of your laptop. Which is this piece. So now we're gonna we're gonna have to match this up, this piece here, to this piece. So let's see if we can do this. All right. So this is the side. This is the side, guys, that is your hinges. As you can see the hinges. This is going to go back on this way, which is going to show your back. This is your back. See where the holes are? That's where those rest of the screws go. See the holes? I don't know if you can see. So we're going to put this back on. And guys, when you put this back on, make sure you face it the correct way. So, make sure the hinges match up, and it's going to snap on. And when if you have to take this top off, guys, you be very careful taking it off. Because if you don't, you're going to break it. So let's see. Because this has to snap on just right. You gotta get in them tab holes. They go down in here. Now once you feel that, now this part might be a challenge, my friends. You can see. All right, let's see if that goes down correctly. Let me see if the screw holes match up. You want to make sure that, see where the hinges are? Because all these holes, see the holes there? That's where these screws go. So let's put these back. Now make sure your holes line up, because you don't want to strip your screws. Do you hear that snap in? That's snapping in. So you want to snap it in. After you get the hinges where they go, guys, you got to snap your backing back on to your laptop. Do you hear the snapping? And if it's clicking in, you're doing it correctly. Because you want the holes to match up with the screws. Sounds like I got it on. Let's see. This part here. See where that's not closed? You gotta snap that in. There it goes. Alright, there that is. It snapped in. Now, let's put all the screws back. Number one. Guys, like I said, don't do this unless you know you can put it back together. Because if you can't put it back together, then, you know, that's not a good thing. So, I just thought it might be worth a shot to see if I could clean the inside of it out. And if you guys can't hear me, turn your volume up. Because my voice is raspy today. Because see, these holes gotta line up. So I'm gonna start with this one, I think. Remember, righty-tighty, righty-tighty. This one here is being a butt, so put you closer. See if I can get in there now. Do not attempt this unless you know you can put this back together, my friends. I'm going to go put the one back in here because that first one's being a butt. Make sure your screws are going in right. You'll see some of these. I have to get another screwdriver. See. Change out the screwdriver. So this one's going to work. There we go. I think that's going. See, some of these are going to be a butska. Let's try this one. Let's try this one right here. And this is hard to see. My hands are shaking. And they gotta go in just right. So I'm gonna have to mess around a little bit with this. Okay, that one's back in there. Let's see what's next. Let's try this. Keep turning them around. Try each screw. And go back in here. Next one. These are really small. You guys can see me. Hope I'm not boring you, but like I said, I thought I'd give this a shot to see if maybe I could get it going, but doesn't mean it's gonna work, my friends. And so that's gonna tell me if the inside where the speakers are got fried, which is, this is your speakers on the back of this HP laptop, 1080p HD. It's a good laptop, but guess what? May not be anymore, my friends. All right. That's it. So let's see what we got. I got one more screw to put back in. Make sure I didn't lose any. Alright, so next screw goes in right here. Don't mind my nails, guys. I can't put nail polish on because I got a procedure coming up Tuesday and I can't wear nail polish. So let's get this back in. Gotta stand up, push this in. Let's get another screwdriver. Whoops. Why did that go back? Let's try this. go in there. For some reason, this won't go in. Let's see. Let's try this one again. See something. Oh, Lordy mercy. Let me see something. I'm gonna have to get my trusty flashlight. I got this from Harbor Freight. Let's see something. Turn this on. Should go back in there. Let's see. Yes, that's where it goes. Gotta get it back in there, my friends. See. For some reason this screw is not cooperating. Oh, maybe try. I'm gonna try taking one out. I don't know if you can see that. I'm gonna take this one out. This screw here. See if I can put it in that hole there. I'm not sure if that's gonna work. Let's see. Oopsies. Okay. See. If I can get this in there. I switched the screws, guys. How come that won't go in? That's weird. It's not matching up for some reason. It's gotta match up. Oh, let's see. It has to go in this hole. Oh, Lordy mercy. All right. It's got to be one in the bunch, guys. It's going to be a butt's got to put it back. Let's see. Try this one. This one will not go back on. I don't get it. Let's try this one over here. That one goes right back in. Why doesn't that? It's weird. Doesn't look to be stripped. Let's try this one. Well, guys, I'm gonna have to for some reason this screw here won't go back in. Why? I don't know. I'm all shaky. It won't go in, so I don't know if I have a screw this size. I don't know what's going on with this thing. Why won't that go back down? Weird. Guys, I'm gonna have to turn you off and come back because I don't want to make this a 3-hour video. So, guys, let's see. See this one right here. If you can see that. See this right here? Where are you at? This screw will not go back on. And I don't get why. Maybe guys, it's because let's see. Maybe, let's look. Let's see here. So what I'm gonna do, guys, I'm gonna take this screw out, if you can see. I'm gonna take this screw out here, and I'm gonna try to put it over here. I don't know if that's gonna work, but we're gonna try it. I don't know if I can get that back out. Oh, there we go. Let's see. Good grief, I can't even hold on to the screwdriver. These screwdrivers, guys, works awesome. I got from the Dollar Tree. These work great for this stuff. Alright, so let's see if that's gonna come out. There we go. Check it out. Let's see if I can get this back. I'm gonna put it, this one, in here. I don't know if it's gonna work. Wish me luck. Isn't that clicking in? I don't get it. That's gotta go in there. Lord have mercy, it's not gonna work, my friends. So I'm gonna go back over here, put the screw back in there, because it's not working. I don't understand why. Oh. Well, guys, for some reason, that screw won't go in there. I don't understand. See this? It won't go in that hole. I don't know. They're all the same screws. That's weird. And I doubted it if I have another one of these somewhere. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna work on this part here, guys, and I'll be back. I don't want to take forever. It's already 28 minutes, so I'll be back soon. Hey guys, I'm back. So guess what? The screw that goes in here, which is right here, if you can see that. That screw is stripped, and that's what you gotta be careful of. But if it's stripped, then that means it was probably halfway stripped when they took it out. So I'm gonna have to find a screw that'll go here. I've already taken this top back off twice, and I can't get this screw back in there. All the other screws fit fine. It's just the one that goes here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to see if I can't find that screw, another screw, or guess what? I might just leave that be. So that's what I'm saying, guys. Be careful. It don't take much to strip a screw. So there, right there, it won't go back. So anyways, I gave up on it. But it's all together now, as you can see. The back is back on. These screws went in just fine. This screw went in fine. This screw went in fine. This one will not cooperate. So there's what the back looks like. And this is your speaker. This is your audio part, guys. So if you get solder in here, your laptop may not be any good and no longer. So I'm hoping that's not the case, but it could be the case. But when I took this off, I didn't see any solder on this part of it, so I'm not getting it. But anyways, so here it is. This is all dirty now, but got the top back on. Now what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to charge it up. But before that, I'm gonna see if I can find another screw that'll fit that. And guys, it's not so easy to take off, and it's not so easy to put back on. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna see if I can find a screw. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can find the screw this size, and I'll be back.